Hi guys, so as an extension from the video that I've just done about New Year's resolutions and starting the new year right, I wanted to say why 2016 was different for me. Loads of other people have done like a what have I learned in 2016 type video, but instead I wanted to just say why 2016 was different. A lot of people had a bad year. I think it's because of so many of the crazy things and the crazy changes that happened in the world, but hopefully in their personal lives it wasn't too awful, and if it was, then I am sorry, and I hope that the next year brings you a lot better things no matter what happened to you, and I want you to know that you're strong enough to get through it and that you should seek help and seek comfort from other people. Like, don't hold it all in if you are having a tough time. But the reason why 2016 was good for me personally and why it was different to any of the years is because I had a different mindset. Like, at the end of last year I was in a bad place, but I never let that get to me for some reason or other. I picked myself up, I wrote a book on how to get better, and then in turn I got better, and I published that book right at the start of the year. And I think that doing that kind of created a snowball effect for the rest of the year. If I hadn't have done that, if I hadn't been writing on New Year's Day, then I wouldn't be feeling so great now. So start the year as you mean to go on. The reason why 2016 was different is because I did that. I published a book in February. That was a self-help book. The self-help book got such good results from people who read it that I realised, oh, you know what, maybe I'm good at talking about mental health. And so I started a support group in which people with anxiety and depression came and spoke about their problems all together in a safe environment. And then that support group led to an event that I hosted where I spoke about mental health awareness. I made a video with a camera that I bought at the end of last year, and then that led to me doing a YouTube channel and a blog, and so it all just kind of snowballed together. And that's from one little thing at the start, and in a weird way it's actually because I got depressed, I'm now not depressed and in a really good place and now speaking about mental health. So the world does work in mysterious ways. When you feel like you're being kicked down or beaten or tested or challenged, it's probably for a reason, and you won't see it at first and it will hurt for a long time. But if you open yourself up to the possibilities and don't allow yourself to be negative or bitter because of how life's treating you, then you probably can come out fighting and doing way better than you ever thought you could, okay? That was the big thing. It was positivity and it was starting the year right. The other thing was I decided that I wasn't going to say no to things. Like, with my anxiety it's so easy to say no to things because I can just think myself into a dark hole. But I said yes to a lot of opportunities this year. Different things than I would have done last year. I've had different jobs. Due to circumstance I'm back in an old job, but I've had different jobs this year. My pay grade has gone up and down. I've volunteered, I've spoke at events, one I hosted for myself and a fashion show that I was invited to speak about mental health. So I've just kind of said yes to things, and it's worked out for me. On a little personal note, my boyfriend's friends have offered for me to go out with them, and usually I would be like no, I'd come up with a really great excuse not to go. But I've actually gone out with these people and I've realised that they're really great people who have been really good friends to me, and I realised that going out is actually not as scary as I thought, and I can have a good time. So that's been a really good thing. My love life has been really great this year. There's been, like, with who I am, and because it's a fresh new relationship, I've never had a relationship before, I was unsure about things last year. I was still in the trial run, but this year it's like the relationship is in a good place where you're not unsure about things anymore. You don't have to worry about the future. I'm actually excited for the future with my boyfriend now. He talks about you know, marriage or kids or our own place and a dog, and it used to scare me, but now it's like, yeah, you know what, I can't wait for our little pug to be running past us on the Zobo, you know, like, that's a really nice feeling that I'm not scared of the future as much as I used to be, especially as that was my biggest fear last year. This year I've kind of grew my confidence with speaking to people and realised that I'm actually good at that. I'm good at building relationships with people, understanding people, listening to people, and it used to be my weakness that I would be quick to defend people, and it's like, oh well, why are you defending that person when they don't need it? But I'm starting to think that maybe it's my hidden little superpower, that I'm good at helping people, so I should help people, and maybe that's a career I should pursue. I don't know. So travel, like that's the main thing this year. It was late into the year, like I started travelling in October, but I now know that I can do it. As with a previous video, please go see it. I travelled on my own to Budapest, completely by myself. It doesn't matter that it was only a few days. I was in another country by myself where I spoke a language that I've never even heard of, and it was terrifying, and I was shaking and I was crying, but I did it and I saw it through, and I got on the plane and I had a great time. I got ill on the journey, but that doesn't matter. I picked myself up, I saw everything I wanted to see, and I came back, and you know what? It felt great. It felt amazing, and I want you all to feel that too. So this year has shown me that I can do things that are absolutely terrifying, and I will have a good time doing it. And when I finally went to Italy, like I've always wanted to, earlier this month, and that was absolutely beautiful. So dreams can come true, and this year they've started to come true. I've started to get back into reading. Like, it's so stupid that I'm an author, and I used to read so badly. I'd pick up a book and get bored of it straight away, and then pick up another one and get bored of it, and it was ridiculous. But something's shifted in my mind, and I've been able to read book after book after book and enjoyed them so much, and I think they've really helped with my writing. I mean, duh. So that's a really great advancement in this year as well. And the fact that I've started doing yoga and meditation as well, like that's a little thing that I can do for myself. It helps with my mentality, my own mental well-being, and then it's obviously a way for me to encourage others to do it too. It helps you just be in tune with yourself and realise who you are and what you want, and that's so important for my age group, people who are going through that transition into adulthood, but also just anybody in life, because you need to understand yourself in order to love yourself, in order for anyone to love you, in order to do well in your career, in order to have any confidence. Literally, if you know yourself and are comfortable within yourself, then there isn't nothing in this world that you can't tackle or overcome. So 2016 has been great for me for those reasons, and it's been different because I've just been so much more confident, and I've just been a go-getter. Like, I know a lot of people who say they want to do this and they say they want to do that, and they love to talk the talk, but they just don't do it. Whereas I'm starting to learn that people may say a lot of things about me, but you know what? I actually do the things that I say I'm going to do. I say I'm writing a book, I will write that book, and you will read it because it will get published. I will make that happen. I said I wanted to do a channel, and I've done a channel. You know, it's not a great channel, that doesn't matter. I've still done it, and that feels amazing. And I don't know, like, I think I'm going to 2017 with the mindset that I am better than I think I am. That's so easy is it for me to question who I am or what I'm doing, or think badly of myself, but I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. I've got a boyfriend who adores me and I adore him. He's so supporting. He's my #1 fan. He's probably the only one who will watch this video, and so thank you, baby. But I've got a great family too. Friends. I would like to have more friends and socialise more in 2017. I'm sorry to my friends that I do have that for not seeing you as much. It's not you, it's me. I'm just, you know, a bit of a recluse, but I'm going to try and change that, and I want you guys to do that too. Just go out into the world, even when you feel crap, when you feel like you just can't do it. Just say yes, get up and go. Even if it's for like half an hour, it will be a good half an hour, and it will change your mindset. So 2016 was different because I had a lot of yeses. I just did it and I got things done, and 2017 is going to be full of a lot more. Good luck to you as well. I hope your 2016 has been alright. Make your 2017 different. What can you do differently? You know. Seek peace, guys. See you in the new year.